Hey guys, so I know this is a super weird way to start a video. Honestly, a way I think I've started multiple times actually. But I am starting a kind of day in my life vlog style video where I'm going to show you everything I do for my pets tonight and all day tomorrow. The reason I wanted to start tonight is because I wanted to get as many of the different things I do as possible in one video so you can kind of see how much time I put into my animals. So right now we're on the way to, I just got off work and we are on the way to the pet store to get some crickets, because every third day I need to go get crickets for my pets. So we're gonna go get crickets at the local pet store. Okay, sorry about the lighting, but I went ahead and grabbed my crickets. I get 60 crickets every 3 days, like I said, and it's usually about $10. And then I also got some more of my Ziwi Peak cat food. I mixed this in with the ferret Wisong kibble just to get them to eat it, because they won't eat it by itself, but they do eat it if it's all mixed together. So I like to mix this in because it's a lot better for them, and we're getting closer and closer to raw 1.5 years later. And then I also got these Timothy popsicle chew thingies for the bunnies, because I know I'll be cleaning their cage tomorrow, so I wanted to grab these as a treat. Okay, so right now I am going to bag up some of one of my rescue hamster Celery's bedding, because he got a forever home. I just verified one of my adopters this morning, so I'm going to go ahead and get some of the bedding to send home with Celery, and if he has Whimsy or anything in here, I will give that as well. Maybe some of his nest. I just like to send some of the bedding home to make sure that they have the best start for transitioning. And it actually works out really well that Celery is getting adopted, because I was going to have to switch him and one of my other hamsters enclosures anyways. So this way I can just clean this one out, switch the other hamster over, and then put and then just open that space up for somebody else if I see someone I need. So I'm just going to pack as much of this in here as possible. I want to try not disturbing where I know he is until they arrive, to ruin his day as minimal as possible, because they are going to have to drive him home. He's going to a new place. It's very stressful for a tiny hand, so I want to make it as easy as possible. I'm just going to leave him down here instead of putting him back up and getting him back down. So basically how I organize my week on what I need to do each day is with this planner. So this will be tomorrow. I have a vet appointment. I want to film Wednesday's enclosure, and then these are all the different things that I will need to do for the week. These are just like the basics, like who to feed, when to feed, what days I missed and stuff. And then up here I have a list of what I need to get done on my days off. So I need to clean the cat litter boxes, I need to change all of the bedding in the bunny pen, I need to clean the rescue bins, and then I need to wipe down the ferret cage. This is what we need to get done tonight. So this morning I already fed the hamsters and the mice, and I missed it before I went to work. So we will just need to feed the leopard geckos, Japanese cave gecko, and bearded dragon mealworms. And actually I just realized this is a tomorrow task, so I'm actually not going to do that. But I do need to do crested gecko diet. I need to make it and switch their food out, and then I also need to feed my pets that eat crickets, which will include my bearded dragon. She gets a mix of all different sorts of bugs, but she will get crickets tonight. So yeah, I'm gonna wait to do anything though until after I get Celery off and adopted. Okay, so I'm going to be feeding crickets. There's the money shot. For the white tree frogs, I actually I actually feed them twice. I will feed them once earlier in the day so my two that are awake earlier can eat, and then speaking of, there's someone, and then I will feed them again later when my third one wakes up, to make sure he's eating. So first we will feed these two. We just toss them in on top of that fiddly fig, and those two will hunt. They're pretty vicious hunters, so I'm going to close this because I don't want them jumping out. Next out here is Wednesday's turn. She doesn't get quite as many because this is obviously not the only thing she gets. I usually give her about 8 or so, and it's kind of just like a treat, honestly. Okay, well, I clearly wasn't paying attention when I put them in there because now they're just crawling on her. She'll get them off. There she is eating crickets. She thinks I'm giving her more. But that's not the plan, ma'am. We don't just get more snacks. You only get what's healthy for you, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand? Okay. Now it's time to feed the kitty cats. So King came out here because she knows I'm about to scoop the food. get fed twice a day, so I have this 3/4 cup. And we walk it right down the hallway where everyone's going to be lined up. And everyone gets about 1/4 cup. In these slow feeder bowls. And there's Alistair and King and Nympho. And then I shut the door so I can get the ferrets out for their evening free roam time. So I don't let the ferrets down the hallway because I don't want them getting in the bathroom or climbing back in the pet room. So I create a barrier, which is part of the reason all this stuff is in the hallway. Obviously, I would like to find a better way to do this, but this is what I got right now. So, create a barrier to keep them out here. And then before I go and get them, I will get their egg ready for the evening. So let me grab the eggs out of the fridge. Only 4 of my ferrets will eat egg, so I give them 2 whole eggs and they each get about half. I obviously don't like monitor it or anything, but wow, that one is disgraceful. And then I found if I don't like scramble the egg, they'll literally just eat the yolks and leave the white part there. And the white part is good for them, so I scramble it up. Not like cook scramble, but like I mix it together like this. And then I just walk and put this right here, so as they get them out, they'll come straight over here and eat those. And it gives me a couple minutes to do some more pet chores. Class is ready to eat. Okay, so first I usually grab Jonas and Gomez. First Gomi goes down, and then Joni goes down. Loki, Harley, and Evie. Fairies are gonna go play, eat their egg. I'll be out there in a second. They'll go find their egg. We're gonna go do some more stuff in the pet room. So I already have my stuff set out here for the rabbit clean tomorrow. Klaus is my tokay gecko. He also gets crickets, so I'm going to throw some in there for him. It's gonna be a little harder to film. Tomato, who's down here, my tomato frog, his crickets. But I'm not gonna be able to film that, so I'll be right back. Okay, so every night the bunnies get a 1/4 cup of pellets, and I just use this 1/4 cup to get that out. And then they also each get a digestive support, and every other day I give them one of these multivitamins, so I'm gonna go ahead and grab those out. Okay, and I'm gonna give a full disclaimer right now that we're still working on potty training. Their spay is in a couple weeks, and I'm hoping that helps a lot. So what I do is just pour about half in each one, and then put one treat in each one. There you go. They just take these and leave, and then they'll eat that later, but that's just what I do. I check the water in the morning, which you'll see, but and then I'm also going to do a quick spot clean of like all these poops that are everywhere. And then I'm going to do a full clean of all the bedding in the morning. I also wanted to show you how cute there's Damon, Bellamy, that I already showed you. Smidge is in there, but she's not as social. And then Dexter is right there. So the ferrets are done eating their egg, and so now it's just time to hang out with them. Right, guys? Now this is our special fun fairy playtime, huh?
And this giant noodle man? This is a noodle boy right here. It's a noodle. Who's a beautiful noodle? Noodle, noodle, noodle.
And the ferrets are pretty much just gonna play for the next couple hours. I'm obviously not gonna film all of it, but I'm gonna let them play and have fun. And I will meet you back when I start doing something else. But in the meantime, enjoy some fairy content. And this is why they can't live together, because Evie
Really likes to be mean to sweet little Joni right here. For some reason, I can't get them to get along. Look at your little hands.
they even have a rice box down here under the trash can for ultimate fun. Oh my gosh, there's a huge fuzz stuck to it. I'm going to fill all of these Crested Gecko foods. I use Pangea. I make it in this like squeezy bottle. I have a whole video on how I do it, so I'll leave that linked in the description, but I'm going to do that and feed the Crested Geckos, and I'll meet you back after they're all fed. Got the gecko bowls all fed. These are the other ones soaking so I can wash them next time they eat. Ferrets just went back into their enclosures for the night. It's almost 10 p.m. so I'm going to wind down, enjoy some time doing things that doesn't involve animals, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, so it's the next morning. I'm a little lower on veggies than I thought, so this is all of the leafy greens I had left. So I threw in a couple Brussels sprouts and some bell pepper. I'm going to give these to the bunnies as their breakfast, and then when I go shopping later, I'll give them a little more because this isn't quite enough. But yeah, let's go feed the bunnies their salad. So for the bunnies salad, I always just put it in there and let them munch away on it. And I'll leave them be. I'll clean their enclosure a little bit later, but I'm going to let them have their breakfast. I also wanted to mention that I already fed the cats. I just didn't film it because you saw that last night. So just got back from the grocery store. This is almost a week's worth of veggies for my bearded dragon and bunnies. So I got a cucumber. I get different stuff every time, but this is what I got this time. I got a cucumber, a couple celery stalks. I got red leaf lettuce, green leaf lettuce, a orange bell pepper, 2 apples. I'll probably eat half of one of these apples, and then I'll spread the other one out through all of my pets, like even the rodents. Some romaine lettuce, some spinach, and some organic mustard greens, and I just give them kind of a variety of different things. And like I said, I just get different types every week, but this is what they're getting this week. I like to keep a variety, so I'm gonna put this away and make a salad for Wednesday and give the bunnies a little more too, because I kind of shorted them this week. So don't mind the water all over, just put the veggies away. This is the bowl I like to use for Wednesday's food. I just grabbed it out of her enclosure. I usually only clean it once a week, unless she poops in it or something, but that's why it's a little bit weird. So I'm going to show you what I give her. I got a couple small pieces of bell pepper just as a treat. I don't give her that all the time, but she does like it, so I give that to her as a treat. And then I grabbed some different kind of a variety of all the different leafy greens I got, and I'm just breaking it up into a little bit smaller pieces. So I'm gonna give her some red leaf lettuce, mostly spinach, or mostly not spinach, mustard greens, and then I got a little bit of the romaine and green leaf lettuce as well for her. And I'm just gonna throw that in her enclosure for her to eat, since she's getting older, and by that I mean she's not an infant anymore. She gets more salad than bugs. So it's kind of hard to see, but there is Wednesday, and there is her salad. She will probably eat it once I stop filming her. I like to spray down her salad if it's not fresh from the grocery store and already wet, just to give her some hydration too. So now I'm going to feed my leopard geckos. I have Smidge, Dexter, Bellamy, and Damon's bowls, and then this is Nightmare, my Japanese cave gecko. I'm going to give them dubia roaches. Actually, I just lied. I'm going to give Nightmare dubia roaches. My Leos have dubia roaches last feeding, so they're going to get mealworms today. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab the containers and fill them up, and then go feed them their food. First, I'm gonna put Nightmare's food back there. Smidge has moved since yesterday. She'll probably come down to eat dinner. Dexter's food's in there. He is probably not awake yet because it's kind of early. Oh wait, yeah, there he is right there. Damon's food in there. And Bellamy's food. I'm not sure where Bellamy is. Honestly, probably. I was just looking for Bellamy and then he just popped down. So there he is coming to eat. And Smidge blessing us with her presence to have some dinner as well. Okay, so sorry I look like shit. I've been cleaning all day. I'm about to let the ferrets out for the evening. I need to mist down some of my enclosures, feed the cats, but besides that, that's pretty much all I've done since last night to tonight. This is kind of a day in my life. Like I said, it pretty much changes every single day, but I hope this gave a little insight into what it's like having this many pets. It's honestly a full-time job. It is my main hobby. It's what I spend the most time doing. So yeah, please don't get a lot of pets unless you are prepared to dedicate your life to them. But with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful or at least entertaining. If you are still here, I know this video is super long. Leave a cat emoji in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.